Mary J. Blige is coming out with the London sessions tonight, tomorrow. Oh my God, soon. It'll be just a few hours. Please take a moment to check out my full review of the CD, the London sessions, and also my newest So You Want to Be a Singer, Get a Gimmick. Hey fam, what's up? This is Robert Anton here, robertantonnyc.com, coming to you with your no frills, the voice commentary from a singer. Oh man, I hope you guys have had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Mine was great. I ate and drank my fill. Let me know what you had, and let's get to the commentary. Tonight was the top 10 performing. Carson announced that The Voice hit the 20 million download mark on iTunes with all the coaches up in the skybox. Congratulations. And it looks like 3 are going home tomorrow night. Oh my God, it's gonna be another one of those nights. Right? The top 8 started off the show by performing Geronimo by Sheppard, and these solos, they were flying by so quickly, and it was a little jerky from voice to voice, but it was a fun song and they all seemed to be having a good time singing together. There was actually some decent harmony here and there too, and I'm surprised that DaNica didn't do more with her recurring solo. But I guess it was just going by so fast and so often. She didn't want to work too hard. She still got to sing her song, right? TeamGwen started out the competition with Ryan Sill doing Open Arms by Journey. And Gwen was telling him how hard the song is to sing. Okay. And told him she wanted it to be dreamy and hopeful. And she had a choreographer come in to show him where to look, you know? If you look to the here, it's very hopeful. You know, I was like, okay, I thought he was a choreographer to show you how to dance. Anyway, he had a little winter wonderland going for this performance, and I like Ryan when he has that lost boy sound and look going on, and he definitely started out the song with it. The light vocals and the questioning attitude. He was nailing the higher notes, but also came off very jerky in his movements. He has so much potential, just needs a little more growth vocally and emotionally. I enjoyed this anyway. Adam called him an incredibly good singer and said he killed it. Blake told him he doesn't know what else he can do not to be in the bottom 3, and Pharrell told him he continues to progress. TeamBlake was up next with Craig Wayne Boyd. He did Take It Easy by the Eagles, and Blake told him he couldn't understand one word he was singing in rehearsal. And tried to get him to make it fresh somehow, because he said he does it all the time in all his shows, and he was kind of doing it by rote now, and he wants to bring something new to it. So they set up the honky tonk with the band around him, and he came out hyping up the crowd. This had a nice pace, and he seemed to be really working on his enunciation. I caught most of it, but his twang was so thick in places that I was kind of like, huh? This was just okay for me though. He kind of took it easy during the choruses, and it really didn't touch me at all with this performance. Good vocal and vibe though. Pharrell, Gwen, and Blake stood for him. Pharrell said it's Craig's show. Gwen said she felt like she was at the Country Music Awards and she was seeing an artist perform. Adam said it was cool and irreverent. And if you find the commentary cool and irreverent, please make sure to thumb it up and let me know that you're enjoying it. It also lets others know that you are enjoying the commentaries and invites them to come on over and enjoy it with us. This is Robert Anton, and I thank you guys so much for your thumbs. TeamPharrell was up next with DaNica Shirey. She did These Dreams by heart. In rehearsal, Pharrell's trying to get her to get her phrasing on the song right, and said the more she sang it, the more she fell into her own with it. So I well, why they messing with the TV before she started? You know, they had all the little flakes and stuff like that. I'm about to go fix the TV and stuff. It didn't last for long though. Did you notice that? I liked her long dress and train on the stairs as she started out. Her voice was clear and pure as ever, and the song had a really good feeling in her range. She seemed just a little bit static standing there on the stairs, but it didn't affect her vocal at all. It was very free and sailing through the stratosphere. The end got a bit shrieky, but she reined it in by riffing down a little bit. Stellar as always. Gwen thought it was a great choice of song, an amazing job. Adam said she can sing the dictionary and it's gonna be awesome. Blake called her voice enormous with strength and accuracy. Then Nick Jonas performed with the top 8. Of course he performed Jealous, and they started out this a cappella with everybody singing and also a choir on stage to help out. This was a good arrangement, mostly a cappella with just a little gospel piano banging little notes and chords and stuff in the background. DaNica killed her solo while Ryan and Taylor had a nice duet moment. I thought this was great. So far my favorite arrangement of the song, and Nick Jonas sounded good. Everybody sounded good on it. TeamAdam was up next to Damien doing Someone Like You by Adele, and Adam was trying to get him to start off soft and build while in rehearsal and deciding on the staging how he wanted things to look and everything. Did you see that the Beats by Dre placement while he was talking and stuff? I was like typing and looking up and up and down, see these darn headphones. I'm like, what? Lord Jesus, come on. Now, where did he make all this money? I was liking the little melodramatic changes he made even in the beginning of the song. This was another very emotional and well-connected performance from Damien. I was surprised that I enjoyed his light falsetto parts between the strong vocals. It was nice. It was just a nice little change that came in. It worked very well. All the coaches stood for him. Blake called it a perfect performance with passion and soul, and Pharrell said he effortlessly paints the air with his range. TeamAdam was up next with Chris Jamison doing Sexual Healing by Marvin Gaye, and Adam was dancing all while Chris was singing in rehearsal. He said he loved it and it was perfect, the perfect vibe. I hear no notes or anything from him. So Carson called it Sexual Hearing. Did you hear that? Sexual Hearing? And there was a lot of red going on stage when Chris started. I guess we made it to the red light district, right? His voice did sound very well suited to the song, and it didn't come off smarmy either, you know, because he has that cute little innocent boy look, and he wasn't approaching it very sexually. He's just kind of being a little loose and free with it, and them tight pants ain't hurt neither. So he even went down to sing to Gwen, and at that point his voice started showing a little strain, but he finished out the song well. Pharrell and Adam stood for him. Pharrell said it was his best performance on the show, and he got lost in the intention of the song. Gwen said it's a lot to take on a lyric like that, and he did a great job. TeamPharrell was up next with Luke Wade doing Holding Back the Years by Simply Red. And Pharrell was off to doing what he does in rehearsal, arranging the music to fit the voice of the artist. He was like doing this, and let's try a little bit of this, and that. So that was really nice. I was hearing such a beatbox vibe in the beginning of this that it kind of threw me, and it had me on the fence about the arrangement almost immediately. His vocals were okay, though there was a little disconnect in there for me. The big note didn't quite connect in the run-up. I think he started out early, and then he had to start again, and I was just a little bit off, kind of shaky, you know, and I was kind of left shaking my head like, I don't know. Did you love it or did you hate it? Tell me down in the comments. I'm just kind of on, I don't know. Adam said he wants him to stop thinking. Blake said there was a lot of sparse singing in it, but said it was cool and vibey. Pharrell Williams and Gwen Stefani performed Spark the Fire, a new song. And what's the character that Gwen flew in on? Some Chinese or Japanese character? Lord, this song had me laughing with them both wearing onesies and kind of rap singing. The arrangement was very sparse, and the graphics reminded me of like K-pop or like Japanese karaoke or something. I don't know what to think. I did like when Gwen actually sang on what was probably the bridge. You know, I can't even tell how the song goes. I think I have to hear this in the club before I decide if I like it or not. You know, because if it's really banging in the club, you might be like, oh, okay, I feel that. But what do you think? Tell me down in the comments. I'm telling y'all, this has really got me verklempt. You know, I'm like, whoa, I really like that. So TeamGwen was up next with Taylor John Williams. He did Royals by Lorde, and he said he wanted the song to sound more angry, but Gwen wanted him to find more places to make the performance come to life, and she brought in a choreographer again to help him move more. Let's see if that works. And on stage his voice sounded great on this, and he had an almost old western vibe going on. I could see like the old western movies playing or something like that while he was singing. He didn't move much from the mic stand until like near the middle end of the song, but I didn't see anything that you could call choreographed. I'm like, what did the choreographer do? Like, could I get that job up? Blake said he always makes every performance his own and called him a pure artist. Pharrell said he's a super soulful hippie. And last tonight was TeamAdam. Matt McAndrew did The Blower's Daughter by Damien Rice. And Matt brought his guitar to rehearsal, and Adam took it from him and showed him how to better accompany himself on this song. So he had a massively foggy stage to start out, just him and the guitar. Eventually a cello came in to back him up, and this became a very moving performance with wonderful tender moments as well as some big, extremely powerful places. It was a little jarring when he went into the little Bee Gees section in the middle and there was more instrumentation. It sounded like it was pre-recorded or something. It didn't match the rest of the performance, but he went back to just him and the cello, and then all the coaches stood for him. What was that in the middle? Did you guys think that was like something they placed in the, I don't know what, but it just didn't fit in there. Blake called it friggin' brilliant and said that's the version of the song he wanted to be introduced with. And there you have it. That is for the night. You know, most of it was so wonderful. I was like, some of those places I was just like, what the heck, where did this come from? Yeah, let me know who you thought was the best, who you think is going home, who are your top performers, and all that good stuff. Tomorrow night, three contestants will be going home, and we will be at the semifinals the week after that. Christina Grimmie and Raelynn will be performing on the elimination show. And I just, it's going to be something else to see who goes home tomorrow night. I just know it's going to be one of those heart-wrenching nights. I cannot wait. This is Robert Anton, robertantonnyc.com. I am out. Peace.